Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another Not My Career. Welcome back to another My League episode. I haven't made one of these in a really long time. Man, it's been like at least 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe. I don't even know. But we're back, and honestly, I do not remember what happened last time we um, played an episode of this. So I looked through our roster real quickly. We still have Blake Griffin. We traded Drummond, right? Yeah, we did trade Drummond. D Rose is still on the team. We're gonna have to make a decision about what we want to do with Blake Griffin. He's on the last year of his deal, so maybe we could trade him at the trade deadline. Maybe we could re-sign him, trade him on draft night or something. I don't know. We're gonna have to make a decision about what we want to do with him. Do we want to try to make the playoffs this year and try to become a respectable free agency destination, or do we want to just completely rebuild, trade everyone, keep Buddy Hield because I don't really think he's gonna propel us in any way to becoming a playoff team or anything. And he still has 3 years left on his deal, so that's nice. Hopefully he wants less money, but man, I really don't know why we traded for him, to be honest. I don't know what I was thinking last episode, but he's a great three-point shooter. I just wish he wasn't making so much money, man. I mean, he's making a shit ton of money and he's old. Like if he was 24, I wouldn't mind, but he was an old rookie. He was like 24 or 23 when he was drafted. So yeah, that's yeah. So he was probably like 24, 23. D Rose actually had a really good season last year, really good. Dwayne Dedman. When did we get Dwayne Dedman? Probably in the Buddy Hield trade. We still have Luke Kennard. He had a decent season last year, not great. Sekou, hoping we can develop him. Zach Collins. We did we pick him up in free agency or do we? Yeah, we must have picked him up in free agency. T.J. McConnell. We did. I feel like we traded for him, but we might have picked him up in free agency as well. He had 6 assists per game last year, so pretty solid playmaker. That was his second career high. Back in 16-17, he had more. Kent Bazemore, we have him as well. He had a solid season last year, actually. Efficiency was down, but points per game scoring was up. We traded for. No, wait. We didn't even play Svi Mykhailiuk last year. Christian Wood barely played. Tony Snell, don't really have any use for him, honestly. Nico Mannion, we might think about sending him to the G League, to be honest, because he's like one of our, I don't even think he's gonna get rotation minutes, to be honest. Yeah, he's a 72. He's one of our lowest players. So let's take a look at the rotation. I need to check what our last year's standings were. We did make the playoffs, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're the 7th seed. And yeah, I guess we played the Philadelphia 76ers and lost. I'll have to look at last episode and see what's up. But yeah, so man, I don't know. Let's just see what we can get for Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin and a 2023 first. Tobias Harris, John Wall, K Love, Jason Tatum. I don't know who I would want, honestly. It's gonna be hard to make this like a realistic trade. This could be definitely interesting. I actually like this trade a little bit. I like Miles Bridges, and he's not going to be asking for too much money. He's just going to develop into a solid player. And then Nicholas Batum is on the last year of his deal. We're not going to be able to get a contract for him, but I mean that's fine. I low-key like this. I might do this right now, to be honest. That's actually seems like somewhat realistic, and I like that trade. Rudy, they would never do that. They would never trade Bagley. But like the Hornets, I feel like they would actually low-key trade Miles Bridges. Because yeah, he shot 39% from the field last year, 33% from three, so they might be kind of like, is he really gonna work out for us? His per 36 numbers were decent. He did that in 23 minutes per game, but yeah, so I might like wait a little bit to make that trade, and if he's having like a rough season, then I might. Man, dude, this would be incredible because then y'all know how much ball develops in this series, but I don't want Jamal Murray. 5 years, 169 million. No way. Do not want Jamal Murray. Clint Capella, Eric Gordon, LaMarcus Aldridge. Now it's wow, shit. But I don't think they would low-key do that because he wasn't that great last year. I mean, he was decent, but nothing too special. And they might be, but they're really not trying to contend. That's just it doesn't fit their timeline. They wouldn't trade Culver either, and he actually had a pretty decent season last year, so they wouldn't trade Culver. Chris Middleton is on the Wizards. Interesting. They traded. Who did? Wow, they traded John Wall for Chris Middleton. Interesting trade. Definitely an interesting trade. So I don't think there's anything I'm going to do right now. Anything we can do. Let's take a look at player mentorship. I actually kind of forgot to do this. We can have Derek Rowe. Wait. Mentor. We can have Sekou Doumbouya be mentored by Blake Griffin. Will something get post spin take? Nah. Well, something he moving truck, like that doesn't really matter that much. I'll have him just get these three right here. And I'll have Nico Mannion be developed by, yeah, Derrick Rose could be interesting. Relentless finisher and quick first step, gold. I like that. I want to take a little bit. I want to take a look at Nico Mannion and see what badges he has. Yeah, but I'm probably gonna send him to the G League, even though he was drafted 15th. He's only a 72 overall, but I think he would be really vital for our future, especially if we send him to the G League, develop him now. So he actually has 6 badges. 4 of them are playmaking. He has teardropper bronze for finishing, deadeye shooting. He has bailout, dimer, floor general, and lob city passer. So we'll check that next year. I'll try to remember that he has 6, but we will see. So career stats. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and send it to the G League, and I'm going to sim. Sign to Grand Rapids Drive. Anyone else we want to sign to Grand Rapids Drive? See Mikhailuk. We gotta sign one more player if we want to do that. Free agents. Let's just sign someone. Wow, Serge Ibaka's in free agency, expecting a shit ton of money. Let's just sign someone that's not asking for a lot, and someone that is not even gonna play for us. Tariq Phillip. We'll sign you. And now we can send Sue Mikhailuk to the G League probably. He's 27. Yeah, like he's not going anywhere. But yeah, Sue Mikhailuk is in the G League. And I'm gonna send him to the trade deadline, see if anything happens, and I will see y'all there. Alright guys, we are at the All-Star break. I stopped this here in case you wanted to see the All-Star selections. LeBron, KD, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, and Kyrie Irving are the starters on Team LeBron. Reserves, Dame, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, Nikola Vucevic, 3-time All-Star, wow. Luka Doncic just made his first All-Star team. John Wall and Chris Middleton, the 2 guys who were traded for each other. And on Team Giannis, we got Giannis, James Harden, Joel Embiid, Kawhi Leonard, and Ben Simmons. On the bench, Paul George, Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin made it. So, Kat, Nikola Jokic, and Trae Young, Kyle Lowry, and D'Angelo Russell. So someone could get great value for him, like a contender that has money could get great value for him. He's at 89 overall. He's almost at 90 overall. And he's having a great season, yep. 24 points per game, 7.8 rebounds, 4.4 assists, 0.7 steals, 0.1 blocks. Almost shooting 50% from the field, which is, no, not even close to a career high. But, yeah, 37% from 3. Mail truck coming by. My jersey's supposed to come today. But yeah, so we gotta trade him. I mean, we can't just let him walk. I'm not giving him that much money that he wants. We're 20 and 30 too, so let's take a look at the season stats. Besides Sam, Buddy Hield is actually having a really solid season. Oh, a really solid season. 20 points per game, 2.8 assists, 46% from the field, 45% from 3, 88% free throw percentage, which is really solid. Yeah. D Rose, 15 points per game, 0.4 rebounds, almost 2, 0.4 offensive rebounds, almost 2 rebounds per game, 3.5 assists. What's his career high in assists? Wow, back in Chicago, he was really a good playmaker. Almost 8 assists. I didn't know that. It's kind of falling off a little bit. Yeah, but shooting very poor from the 3-point line. I guess he was never much of a 3-point shooter, but last year he shot well, 37%. What about Kent Bazemore? Kent Bazemore is actually doing a lot in very limited minutes. I gave him 18 minutes 12 less than last year, and he's only scoring 4 less points. So yeah, Cam Bazemore has been good this season. Sekou Doumbouya, a little bit disappointed in him. 8.1 points per game, 5.6 rebounds, 1 assist, zero point 0.8 steals, 0.6 blocks, 1.6 turnovers. So you want to see him do a little bit more. He's getting about 27 minutes per game, but really good shooting splits, 46, 33, and 91. So that's solid. Luke Kennard, I gave him a little bit less minutes this year, and looks like he is not taking advantage of it at all. 30% from 30% from three, 38% from the field, 86% from the line. So his three-point rating or his three-point percentage went down 9%. He's shooting under 40% from the field goal, from the field. T.J. McConnell actually having a really solid season. Almost 8 points per game, 5 assists, 46% from three. Wow, he's shooting really well. Zach Collins, I gave him a little bit more minutes this year, I think. I gave him a little bit less, but his production hasn't changed much. 6 points per game. Usually that's what he's been around. 4 rebounds. Field goal percentage is a little bit concerning. 3-point percentage is solid though. Dwayne Dedman is having a really terrible season. We're gonna have to give him less minutes because those numbers are just unacceptable. 8 rebounds is solid. I mean, we have him out there as a rebounder, I guess, but come on, man, he's an offensive liability at that point. I think it's part 36. I mean, we're giving him 28 minutes per game to be putting up those numbers. No, it's ridiculous. So maybe we can give Christian Wood some more minutes. Nico Mannion and Steve Mikhailiuk are still in the G League. How much are they going to go up? Svi will be a 78. Wow, so he'll be a solid player. And Nico Mannion will be a 76. Interesting. I wonder if he goes up when you make him a shooting guard. He does. But he's 6'3", so I'm going to keep him at point guard for now. Confirm changes. Yeah, so we have to decide what we want to do with Blake Griffin. I'm just going to go to the trade finder, see if I can find someone that might want him. Blake Griffin for Tobias. So let's see if I can get that, throw that Pistons pick in there. It's 2023, so it might not be too valuable. We can get Tobias Harris and Matisse Thybulle, so we can get a nice young player. But Tobias is on a 4-year deal, so I don't want to do that at all. John Wall's on a 2-year deal. Sexton, but they wouldn't trade Sexton, and he's having a really solid season, so yeah, they wouldn't trade Sexton. I don't want K-Love either. Hayward and Romeo Langford, they might trade Romeo Langford, but he's been terrible. He's been really bad, so I don't want Romeo Langford. Atlanta Hawks have Sabonis and DeMarcus Cousins. Interesting. So no, that's gonna be a solid no for me. Bam, but this is not really the Bam that we know. He hasn't really developed into that all-star yet, at least in this sim, because I started this from the beginning of the 2019-2020 season. So here's this Miles Bridges trade again, and what kind of numbers is he putting up this year? 15 points per game, 39% from the field, 31% from three. But I just don't know if that fits their timeline, like what are the, they traded, but they're getting a first round pick again. They're getting off of Batum's contract and they're upgrading with Blake Griffin. But should I trade him to a contender that can maybe give me a young player? That might make more sense. They wouldn't, like I said, they would not trade Bagley, especially if he's having a pretty solid season. Randall and Robinson, they probably would not do that. And I don't even want to do that. I don't want Robinson or Randall or Robinson really. Pascal. Wow, that's definitely intriguing, but he hasn't been playing that great. What team is that? They got Horford on the Spurs. Interesting. Man, that was an awful contract. His contract is terrible. Kelly Oubre and Derek Favors, but he's making a lot of money. And we're probably going to have to pay him again because he's only 25. What else? Wiggins, that could be interesting. He's only 25, but production has really gone down. Actually, his per 36 numbers aren't looking too bad. I guess they're just not giving him a lot of minutes. Yeah, why are they only giving him 25 minutes per game? Per 36, he'd be having a really solid season. Michael Porter Jr., but they just gave him the bag. What the hell? Why'd they give him so much money? Nasir Little too. Nah, yeah, I don't want to do that. I would do that if that was unrealistic, because Michael Porter Jr. blossoms into a star. But no. So I'm gonna go to scouting. I'm gonna go to team intel, see who is buying maybe, because Rockets. But the Rockets don't really have any young pieces that I want, right? James Harden's untouchable. That's not even realistic. We wouldn't trade for James Harden anyway. Um, I don't want Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Did I say the Suns are contending? Wow. What the hell? And Jalen LeCue's their starting point guard? Hmm. Something seems off about that. Buying. They have Danilo Gallinari though at buying. Man, that's a solid team. They still have D'Lo too. Contending, but they have LaMarcus Aldridge. Damn, they got LaMarcus Aldridge. What the hell? They must have traded him. Oh, the Bucks. That's interesting. They have Dragon Bender starting. At dude, the Bucks could be interesting, but they have no money. But they could give me one of their big contracts and a young player and like a first round pick. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the Bucks. Proposed trade. Where is the Milwaukee Bucks? So Blake Griffin. The Bucks. Who? Nope. Not yet. Whoa, that's actually kind of close. That's actually low-key close, but he's probably untouchable. So Bucks. They give me like George Hill. I don't know if this would work ever. George Hill, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and I'll give you this guy. 15 mil more. I think I have to give me Bledsoe. And I'll give you, damn, this is, yeah. I don't even want to do this, to be honest. I don't even think they would do that. I don't want these guys. They're all old. I'm not getting good value for them. You know, I like that Hornets trade. What are the Hornets looking like? Or who has money, man? So let me go back to the Bucks. Cavs, but they're rebuilding. They wouldn't want to contending. They have a little bit of money. This could be interesting. Let me work with the Celtics and see if I can get something. So let's just throw in Marcus Smart. 20 mil. Yeah, that's not gonna. Because all their best players are making hella money. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Unless they give me like Hayward. Oh, they could give me Hayward. This could work. And I could throw in a first round pick from 2023, and then they can give me like. They can give me one of the young players. Zeke Naji or Romeo Langford. I could potentially develop him. And we're a little bit weak at the 2. But we're also kind of weak at the center. And I'll give you back like. This guy. Do we want Zeke Naji or do we want... He hasn't even played this season. Oh, they agreed. That was really impulsive of me. Wow, that was really impulsive of me. What am I thinking? I didn't even like look at that, make sure I wanted to do that. Well, let's take a look at that. So, we traded Blake Griffin, a 2023 first round pick. Man, we could have got something else out of that. Man, we gave up way too much. We definitely could have got something else out of that. We gave up a 2023 first round pick for Gordon Hayward and Zeke Naji. Yeah, that's a bad trade for us. But we got a young play. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a bad trade because I think we're gonna be good in 2023. But if like in real life, if you're looking at that trade, you'd be like, what the fuck are the Pistons thinking? Yeah, I was not thinking at all. That was stupid of me. We honestly could have gotten like a couple. We could have given him 2 seconds maybe, and then gotten like another first round pick. That was stupid of me. But I like Zeke Naji. I think he's gonna develop into something good. And look at our centers right now. Like Zach Collins is never gonna be anything special. Could I send Zeke Naji to the G League maybe? Have him develop a little bit. I really think like he's gonna be something. And we needed a center too, so like I'm happy I made that trade because I know the first round pick is gonna have too much value, but I just think we could have gotten more out of it. So let's sign a free agent real quick. Just someone asking for nothing. Justin Bibbs. What? Okay. Well, Zeke Naji will not be going to the G League then. Never. But I kind of want him to go to the G League though. Why can't we send him to the G League? Can we only have 2 players in the G League or something? All right, I don't even care. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna send to the rest. We're gonna send to the end of the season. I'll just. Oh damn! I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to have CPU adjust rotation. But Bloody Heel getting 35 minutes per game, 34. Yeah, whatever. Hayward, we're just gonna let him walk. We might re-sign him and then trade him. Because I don't think we're gonna get much value out of him. But yeah, our rotation is looking pretty rough after he's gone. Dwayne Dedman, yeah, we don't want him getting any minutes. We actually low-key might give all those minutes to Zeke Naji, honestly. Because Dwayne Dedman is playing terrible. I mean, that's liability right there. We'll give him. I want to say Q get more minutes. We give him 19. We give Zeke Naji like 15. I think that works. So we got a pretty decent bench unit now. Just we need to upgrade our starters, keep developing our young talent. We just need to be patient and wait. So yeah, we're gonna sim to the end of the season, and we'll see y'all there. All right, so we are at the end of the season. We did finish 34 and 48, so that's 6 less wins than we finished with last year, which I'm happy about. Better draft pick. Hopefully we get a top 10 pick, and maybe we can trade up. But yeah, James Harden won MVP, averaging 36 points per game, 8 assists, 2 steals. Wow, what a season! 50, 40, 92. Man, he should have won unanimous MVP with those numbers. Rookie of the year was LaMelo Ball on the Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, so maybe they would think about trading Miles Bridges. You know, you got a future superstar in him, but yeah, maybe we should have done that trade. I'm not sure. But Colin Sexton won 6th Man of the Year. I don't know who he's playing behind. Kawhi won Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved Player was Robert Williams. I mean, I guess I don't know about that. Mike D'Antoni, yeah, 56 and 26. So that's definitely a unanimous MVP season from James Harden. First team All-NBA was Harden, Curry, Giannis, LeBron James, and Nikola Jokic. Westbrook, D'Lo, Zion. And Zion's already a beast. Kawhi and Anthony Davis. Third team was Kyrie, Ben Simmons. I got a Twitter notification. I don't know who that is. Ben Simmons, Luka. What's Luka putting up? Wow. Yeah, every time you start from the beginning of the season, his numbers aren't that crazy. They slowly improve like throughout his career, but like right now, like not even averaging 20 points per game. In real life, he's averaging a 30-point triple-double. So yeah, it's crazy. Luka, Kristaps, and Cats. All defensive first team was Vic, John Wall, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, and Anthony Davis. Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Draymond Green, and Rudy Gobert. All rookie first team was LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, Justin James. I'm not sure who that is. Wyoming, from Wyoming. I watched a Wyoming game earlier this year, so I probably wow. What is this all rookie team? It's a weird ass all rookie team. But LaMelo, Anthony Edwards, Justin James, Denny Avita. Yeah, he put up some solid numbers. Wiseman on second team. Onyeka Ngongwu for the Trailblazers. Interesting. What pick do they have? 12. Obi Toppin, Isaac Okoro, and Cole Anthony. So no, what's his name? Because he didn't even play. Harden, Curry, Giannis. Oh wait, I'm dumb. We've already been through that. So let's look at the final. What is Nico Mannion gonna be? He's gonna be a 78. Nice. And Sue Mikhailiuk is gonna be an 80. So we're gonna have a nice little young core to work with. So let's take a look at standings, season stats, player stats. We got Buddy Hield averaging almost 20 points per game. He had a really solid season. Production went down after I traded Blake Griffin, but that makes sense. You know, without a big dude down low taking more of the shots, your efficiency is going to go down. Gordon Hayward, he was actually really solid at 50% from the field, 37% from 3, 86% from the line. 19 points per game, his best season since 2016. D Rose had an okay season. I guess he's feeling the effects of digression a little bit, or regression, I should say, because this was one of his worst seasons since 2017. 50% for the field, which isn't bad, but his three-point percentage was pretty low compared to being pretty high the last 2 seasons. So Bazemore, I was actually really impressed with this year. Like, he could have been our starting shooting guard, honestly, or starting small forward, because his per 36 numbers are looking really good, and he did a lot in very limited minutes. His shooting numbers were looking solid. Luke Kennard had a pretty rough season. I want his 3%. I want him to be that knockdown three-point shooter off our bench. And right now, I don't know if he's proving that he can be that, because 35% from three on limited threes per game is pretty bad. And I just wanted to look. I want his numbers to look like what they looked like his rookie season. Like, knock down 40% of your shots. Even last year, like, that was acceptable. But this year, he was just disappointing. So TJ had a pretty solid season, 40% from three. Like, I'll take that. Collins was okay. Dumboya was a little disappointing. We have to make a decision on where we want to go with him. Zeke Naji actually played a little bit. Yeah, he did. I remember I gave him minutes, and he played not too bad, actually. Per 36 numbers are decent. So yeah, hopefully he can develop a little bit. I'll probably give him a couple untapped potentials. Dwayne Dedmon did not play after I didn't give him any minutes. Nico Mannion didn't even play at all this season. Hopefully he didn't get any new badges. Yeah, okay. So we'll sim through the playoffs real quick. I don't really care. Sac took a game from Houston. Wow, they took 2 games. They're about to upset. Wow, look at Sacramento about to upset the Rockets. MVP James Harden loses in round 1. Wow. Look at that. Without Buddy Hield either. Who did I trade them? I traded them Drummond? Yeah, Drummond. So, Clippers go to the conference finals. It's the Lakers and Clippers battle for LA. And the Lakers are going to come out on top. And they're going to beat the... Nope. That series went to 6, and the Lakers won the championship. Anthony Davis won Finals MVP, not LeBron. Who won last year? League history. It was the Brooklyn Nets that won last year. They swept, excuse me, the Golden State Warriors. Now Los Angeles gets its title, so we'll take that. Yeah, we're gonna go to the off season now. Should be an interesting off season. We got to decide how we want to go forward with our future. If we want to re-sign certain guys. Hall of Fame inductees, Melo and Vince Carter. Vince Carter finally retired, and Melo retired too, so interesting. Jersey retirements, Melo with the Denver Nuggets. So the Raptors didn't even retire, what's his name? Vince Carter's number, interesting. Draft lottery, so this is big right here. It looks like we have the 7th odds. Wow, that's a lot higher than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like 10 or 11 maybe. But the Nuggets have the first odds. So let's go through this individually. 14th pick goes to the Knicks. 7th consecutive year with the lottery selection. So yeah, they need to make the playoffs. And that's not even their pick either. That's Dallas's pick. Oh, so Dallas didn't even make the playoffs. Interesting. 13th goes to the Orlando Magic. So they're tied with the Bucks. What? They didn't make the playoffs? Wait, I gave you. Wait, no, I didn't give them Blake Griffin. I guess that makes sense. If Dragon Bender starting at power forward, and that's pretty terrible. Giannis is probably gonna dip, honestly. Now this is the actual Knicks pick. They have 11, and they're gonna stay at 11. So hopefully we don't fall. Hopefully we jump up. I think we can. I mean, we could jump up to 1. It's gonna be tough though. Wizards, stay with the Wizards, and it does. Okay. Get a little nervous here. It's getting close to our pick. Celtics. Man, yeah, we could have snagged a pick from the Celtics and the Spurs. So the Celtics are gonna jump up. Huh. Oh, so that means we moved into the top 4. I didn't even know that. Interesting. The Hornets are gonna fall to 8. They had like the third odds. So we move into the top 4. Wow, interesting. We're gonna get. I didn't even know that. Like I really. Yeah. That caught me off guard. Wow. Pacers. They had the first pick, or they had a top 3 pick. They had odds for a top 3 pick, I should say. So 5th is the Thunder. I think they were top 3 as well. And that's going to go to the Nuggets, who had the odds for the number 1 pick. And they're going to fall all the way to 5. So now it's the Thunder. Don't give us that 4. Don't drop us to 4. No, we dropped to 4. I was hoping we could move up into the top 3, maybe even number 1. But we do jump up 3 spots, so I'll take that. So I'm going to skip the lottery. So the Pelicans get the number 1 pick again. Celtics, oh man, that was like, what was that, like the 11th, that was like the 10th odds. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. They jump up to 2, and the Thunder get 3. Damn, that sucks. But no, that actually doesn't suck, because he's our assistant. I mean, we got, a top 5 pick, which is really solid. So let's hire this scout. I don't really care about CFO, but I mean we might as well hire a good one. Anyone got like high potential? This dude has A- potential. Should we try to get Andrew Moore here? Does he want to sign? He does. Yes, we jumped up 3 spots, which is solid. Catch up scouting. I don't really care about this. I mean, I know who I want. Man, Cade Cunningham would be insane. Even Evan Mobley. Yeah. I want Evan Mobley. But we also have like Jalen Green, Jalen Johnson. I mean, this is a good draft class, definitely. Jonathan Kuminga, Evan Mobley, Terrence Clark. Christian Laettner is the ceiling. We didn't scout him enough. Manu Ginobili. Isaiah Thomas. Oh, is that... No, that's the spelling of the recent Isaiah Thomas. I don't think that's the old Isaiah Thomas. DeMar DeRozan. His floor is Jamal Crawford. His floor is Jose Calderon, though. So his floor is Michael Carter Williams. His floor is Vincent Askew. All right. Honestly, I don't care about all this. Let's just get to the draft. Matthew Hurt is injury prone. Figures, right? All right. So let's just take a look at our roster. So Buddy Hield, Gordon Hayward, a small forward would be really nice, but we already have Evan Mobley would be really nice because he's a power forward and we're pretty weak at that position. Christian Wood is our best power forward right now. Evan Mobley would be really nice, so hopefully he doesn't go. We might want to think about trading up, honestly. It has us getting Evan Mobley. It has us getting Evan Mobley in every draft, so yeah, I'll definitely take that. So the New Orleans Pelicans are going to take Cade Cunningham, even with Lonzo Ball, but I mean you can't pass up on Cade Cunningham, so don't take Evan Mobley. Thunder, and we don't have to trade up. Come on, do not take Evan Mobley. They take Brandon Boston Jr. I don't even know who that is. Never heard of him before. And we are going to take Evan Mobley, so solid. We get Evan Mobley this year. I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that. We could get Jonathan Kuminga here, but I don't really want him. We don't need a small forward. We do need Evan Mobley, though. We're going to take Evan Mobley. I'm really happy about that. 7-footer, 215, and he is going to be our Blake Griffin replacement. So, yeah, we'll sim to our next user pick now. We don't even have a second-round pick, so we'll just sim to the end of the draft. So Cade Cunningham went 1. Evan Mobley is a 79 overall. Let's go. That's awesome. He's 20, so he's a little bit older, but I mean 20 is fine. I mean I'm okay with that. He has a lot of years before he's gonna hit his prime. So yeah, Hornets. They still got Zaire Williams though, so that's solid. Anyone else? Greg Brown the third went to the Knicks at 14. I also take Terrence Clark. Interesting. Josh Christopher fell. Scotty Lewis fell. So now I think we have a nice young core for the future. Yeah, let's obviously sign Evan Mobley. Team options, we are going to decline. Should we bring back Steve Mikhailuk? I mean, we just sent him to the G League for a while. Oh, my alarm's going off. He's a little bit frustrated. We know that. Do we want... I mean, we could have Svi as our backup and Sekou as our starter. I mean, he's 24. Or even the other way around. I'm going to bring back Svi. I want to. Kawhi to kind of player option, but we're not. I'm not going to go after any big free agents because no one would want to sign with us. Christian Wood, we will offer the. We will extend the qualifying offer just because he can play. He can be a solid backup now to Evan Mobley. Moratorium, yeah, he's easily not going to sign with us. He might be thinking about signing with the Bulls, maybe re-signing with the Clippers, maybe even the Suns. Giannis, man, Giannis is barely getting any offers. We could low-key sign Giannis right now, but I'm not going to do that. I mean, that's not realistic at all. He would not want to come to the, he would not want to come to our team. So who do we have bird rights on? We have bird rights on Hayward. I'm not going to bring him back. Collins, wow, he wants a shit ton of money. Hell no. Who do you think you are, man? Come on. Tony Snell, he wants the minimum. We might as well bring him back. Luke Kennard, how much money does he want? Man, he wants 10 mil a year. What are you thinking? I really don't want to give you 10 mil a year after the performance you just put up last season. And he wants 3 years, man. I don't want to be locked in for that long. Let's wait on that. Collins wants. He's a restricted free agent though, so no one's gonna give him that. No one's gonna give him that money. So is Kennard. Tony Snell's the only unrestricted. Yeah, so we're not gonna offer Gordon Hayward a contract. So let's just go and get all our guys back. Hopefully, we bring back Tony Snell. Let's hurry up. Okay, so now Giannis has quite a bit of offers. Come on. So hopefully those guys accept the qualifying offer. They're all restricted. I don't think they're going to get any big offers. Definitely Zach Collins is not going to get 20 mil a year. What are you thinking, man? What are you thinking? So I don't even know. Where is D Rose? Where is D Rose? Okay, we don't even have bird rights on him. What does he want, man? He wants quite a bit of money. I might just not bring him back. I mean, it's time for the next step. I mean, maybe we could have traded him for some value, but it's okay. I'm not too worried about it. But I still do want a backup point guard, or even maybe a starting point guard. Someone that can just kind of compete with the spot for Nico Mannion. Someone that can kind of teach him better. And how many badges does he have? He has 4 playmaking, and they're all bronze, so I don't really... Who is, like, old, but used to be good? We could bring back McConnell. Yeah, I'll just bring back McConnell. Hopefully we can get him. Shooting guard, we should be good. I like Kent Bazemore. Small forward, we're good. Power forward, we need a backup power forward, and we need a starting center, because I don't know if I want Zeke Nagy starting this year. So we need a backup power forward, starting center. Who can we afford as center? We could get Steven Adams, get Bob Ball, but he wants quite a bit of money. Tristan Thompson, I don't want to pay him that much. Man, I don't want to pay any of these guys that much. Well, Zach Collins is restricted, so we'll just wait on Zach Collins. We need a backup power forward, so Tyler Kavanaugh, nah, I'm good. Mike, yeah, we could bring in Zebo. Old Zebo. And he actually had a pretty solid season last year, even though he's 40. Man, he's old. Man, I didn't know he was drafted in 2001. That's crazy. I didn't know Zebo was that old. He's retired in real life, though, but still, like, that's crazy. We could bring in Nemanja Bjelica on, like, a 1-year deal. You know, I like that. I like Nemanja Bjelica. Or maybe even TJ Leaf. I kind of like TJ Leaf. Where did he go? He went to 11 mil a year, though. I don't know if I want to do that. I'll bring in Nemanja Bjelica, team option. And he will accept that deal. Let's keep going through here. TJ McConnell accepts. Okay. So now is that every guy we want? I'm just gonna wait and see if anyone matches our restricted guys. Almost here, almost done. So did D-Rose get signed? It looks like he did. Come on, just no one's gonna offer them what they want. Paul George is taking a while to make a decision. Who did Giannis sign with? They're trying to, man, everyone's just giving him a 1-year deal. Wait, Jason Tatum is unrestricted and no one's signing him? Dude, 2K is so broken, man. What the hell is going on with this game? Why is no one signing Jason Tatum? I don't understand. Alright, who signed players? He signed back with the Clippers. Giannis signed with the Bulls. D. Mitch and Mike Conley both signed back with the Jazz. Mike Conley is actually good in this game. He signed back with the Celtics. Okay, so production went down a little bit, but it's alright. Rudy Gobert signed with the Thunder. Victor Oladipo signed with the Heat. De'Aaron Fox signed with the Knicks. LaMarcus Aldridge signed with the 76ers. Lauri Markkanen signed with the back with the Bulls. So now Lauri Markkanen, Kobe White, Giannis. That's gonna be a scary team, most definitely. So yeah, let's move past this. Christian Wood accepts the qualifying offer. Zach Collins accepts the qualifying offer, and Luke Kennard accepts the qualifying offer. So we got everyone back that we wanted. Player progression. Nico Mannion went up 8, so now he's our 3rd best player. Even though in last year he was like our worst player. Dumboya goes up 3. Sumikalo goes up 5. Evan Mobley obviously doesn't go up any. Zach Collins goes up 3. TJ McConnell goes up 2. Luke Kennard goes up 1. Zeke Naji goes up 3. We'll give him an untapped potential. Nemanja Bjelica goes down 2. But I forgot we have Christian Wood too, so it's okay. So Summer League, I don't really want to go through that. I mean, this video has been long enough, so let's just get through that as quick as possible. All-Star City Collection, All-Star City Selection, I don't really care about. So it is 2021. We're going in. I forgot what draft class I'm gonna load in. So this is the 2nd draft of the series, I believe. No, it's this. This is the 3rd draft of the series going into it. So Denver, sure. Denver sounds magnificent. So download draft class. So user created. So this is the 3rd one because Cade Cunningham is in 2021. Oh man, I'm tired. 2022, I think that's what we're gonna go with. I think that's the right one. 2K Hoop Summit. I don't care about. Oh wait, actually we can check this, I guess. Make sure it's right. Oh, I can't even check the stats. Okay, training camps. So we're just gonna go untapped potential to Evan Mobley. It's probably already very high. Yeah, it's already an A+, so maybe we should wait on that. So first we're gonna go do Boya. He's an A+ now. Then we're gonna go Nico Mannion, and then we're gonna go Zeke Naji. Because I mean, Dumboya, he's already A+. He doesn't need any more untapped potentials. I might give him like 1 or 2 more. Maybe get him to like a 99 or something. That would be crazy. We'll sign someone for the minimum. So now going into next season, let's take a look at our roster. Going into the 3rd season in this Joe Nobody. Wait, what? Why is cancel? Leave menu. Yep. Why is Joe Nobody's in this class? Okay, there's hella Joe Nobodies. Not sure why, but there's hella Joe Nobodies. It's probably just filler players. But yeah, this is the draft with Amoni Bates. Man, that would be crazy if we get Amoni Bates. But I don't think we will. We actually have a pretty solid roster. Like, we don't really have any holes. So this is the roster going into next year. I'll probably set it back to a 9-man rotation. Nico Mannion gonna get 30 minutes per game. I'll probably play around with this next episode. But we got Buddy Hield, Sekou Doumbouya, Evan Mobley in the starting lineup, and Zeke Naji. So the next wave. I mean, this is like our guys that I want going forward. I like our bench too. Stu McKillick, I think he can have a solid season. I like Zach Collins. I like McConnell. we should probably give Christian Wood some minutes. Let's go back to a 10-man rotation. Christian Wood getting about 12 minutes per game, so that's solid for him. Last year he got 19 and didn't do much with it. So yeah, I like this. Like I like how this lineup is looking. Evan Mobley, I kind of want him getting a couple more minutes per game. Same McCulloch, I don't think he needs. I'll give Evan Mobley like 34. Yeah, that's solid. Zeke Naji can get about 26. I don't expect him to develop into a superstar or anything, but I think he can be a solid player for us. And now we just wait. Like I think this team could develop into something special. I think Evan Mobley could develop into, someone like a superstar. I think Nico Mannion could be that kind of nice number two. Let's do that real quick before we go forward. I'll have Evan Mobley be the first scoring option. Nico Mannion be number two, and who do I want being number three? Well, I'll have Buddy Hield be number two, and Nico Mannion can be number three. Yeah, my voice is cracking. I've been talking too long, but yeah, that is the episode. I hope y'all enjoyed. Pretty long episode, but I mean that's what we do around here. I mean these are gonna be pretty long, going through an entire season. But yeah, let's stop it right now. I appreciate y'all watching. Try to subscribe. Make sure you leave a like. It really helps out the channel. Really helped me out, so I appreciate that. Love y'all. Thanks for watching, and have a good rest of your day.